talk about culture in order to create a culture that can actually take us on a path toward agility.
Last session on the last day is on building culture that can save your agile transformation. So why are we talking about culture? So we're not talking about the culture that a organization or company or a department puts up and plastered all over the wall. It's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the true underlying of it. So for this purpose, we need to understand what culture really is. So let's define culture. So in this session, the speaker talked about culture in terms of what is culture. So culture is habits, traditions, and behaviors that is exhibited in this organization. So it's a little bit different, right? It's the habits, traditions, and behaviors. So oftentimes we see that, on the surface we see certain things. And we all know this. There is another layer at the bottom that people don't talk about or you're not permitted to talk about. And this notion about how we need to uncover those things. And the analogy used is that, hey, culture is this big iceberg. There's a top, there's a tip the way we can see that we talk about this all the time, but there's a big underneath it, right, which is your habits, traditions, and behaviors that people don't publicly talk about. And in this is that we're trying to lower the waterline to uncover to see what those look like. So why are we doing that? Why is it important for us? So why is it important for us to look at our mission, vision, and values? And this speaker talked about from her experience of what she did in terms of rebuilding companies, of helping different companies redo their mission, vision, and values. By having that, what it does is that when you have a mission, vision, and values that is people agree upon, what happens is that you have this alignment. People are now aligned towards this mission, visions, and values. Now you can reuse those to help in this difficult situation. Well, what does that mean? So, okay, cool. So we talk about alignment. What does alignment do? Alignment then helps trust, right? So if, as a manager, if I believe that we all share the same common understanding, we share the same alignment, therefore I trust that you're going to do what we all agree upon. We all know that mission, so we are moving in the same direction. So it creates this trust. Now this trust then basically allows us to create what we call an end goal is empowerment, right? It now because we have this alignment, I trust that you're going to do the expected thing that I would do. So we're all working in the same direction. So in the end, it creates an autonomy, it creates self-organization, right? I don't have to go, monitor what you're doing because we are moving in the same direction. So that is the whole message from this session. The idea behind that, hey, if you want to change the culture, then the first thing you need to do, make sure you have your mission and vision and values set up, and it's where everybody's aligned to it. So that's what I learned from this session. Again, it's a great session. It's not a revelation for me. It's something that I already see, and I also agree that it is important.